What's up, you guys? This is AO from Catalyst here. I got a special guest, Jamie, with me so we can get a female perspective on this because honestly, I feel like I'm kind of uneducated to talk about this type of stuff. Like, I can onlook, but if I really want, to have open perspective from both sides, I thought I'd get a good friend. I trust her. So I guess like some account has been going around leaking these videos of Melanie taking a pregnancy test. They even sent it to you, Jamie, who was with me, by the way. They sent it to you, sent it to, I guess, Jenny B as well, and probably few other people as well. So Jenny on her status says, a source close to Miss Melanie sent me this video and said I was free to share. I'm still undecided how I feel. So but in the comments, it seems like a lot of people do believe she's pregnant. Kimbo Slice says, at this point, I think she's pregnant. Ruthless says she's pregnant and raising that child isn't going to be easy. I chose to have a child with a narcissist, and it's been nothing but classic narcissist cycle after cycle. So even if people are believing that Melanie's pregnant, they're still not agreeing that it, might be with Aaron. That's just going to be the case. Noe Alice says, I think she is. Melissa says, I think she's pregnant. So I guess we can review the video. So do you just want to press play at the same time, Jamie?
Press play where?
Like on the video of the pregnancy test? You want to just press play at the same time? Okay. Okay, so tell me when you're ready. But this is pretty interesting. The fact that Melanie has had to do, I think it's probably about 4 tests now. Not including the sonogram, sorry. Because there was one that I remember Zora sent me. There was one she did live with a friend. There was another one, and then this would be the 4th one. So that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to press play?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Still don't believe me. All right. Okay.
So that's definitely Melanie's voice that we're hearing at the beginning.
Yep.
And I've personally never seen these tests where you drop it in, but I guess there is. I guess they're the ones that you have to pee on directly are more expensive, right? Like these are like a cheaper.
Yeah, these are like dollars.
There's line number 1. Number 2 is showing up, I think. So is there supposed to be 3 lines? Because it looks like there's actually 3.
No, I think there's only 2. Because I looked up the box online. There's only 2 lines.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's just a shadow. Sorry, I'm just seeing a shadow.
And there is pee in the toilet also. That doesn't look like apple juice or anything either. If you noticed on the side shot.
Yeah.
And then that doesn't look like Sharpie lines at all either.
Right. Because a lot of people were saying that the 2nd test was Sharpie. But that could be like glare from. I mean, I didn't really see obviously, like, I've never seen Sharpie on a pregnancy test, so I don't even know what it would look like. But
my thing is with the 2nd test, why would she highlight the first line and not the line behind it? That was my question about it. Why people kept saying it was a Sharpie. There was no Sharpie on that pregnancy test. I think it was the angle they kept screenshotting the pregnancy test, so it kind of made it look like, because it was a video. It wasn't like a picture they were screenshotting. It was like the video. So I just think the glare was throwing that line to make it look weird.
Yeah, because like I mean, and that's why I personally never covered it, and because like I just didn't. That's just hearsay, right? Or even with the pregnancy in general, like I've tried to like, you know, I'm open-minded. I'm not gonna say, you know, she's not pregnant. You know what I mean? Because I just think that's like very rude to say. You know, because like if she's pregnant, you know that's gonna be hurting her feelings. You know what I mean? And I guess people were kind of upset about some of the pictures she had posted, but you know, she did do the doctor visit, right? Like, was that for us? That was for the sonogram. A lot of people were trying to make noise about the sticker, but I didn't quite get the sticker talk. Again, I've never gotten a sonogram, so I wouldn't know. Do you know what that sticker stuff was about, or do you not?
I'm not 100% sure about the sticker. People said they called the hospital where she had it done and said that they don't do stickers like that. I feel like maybe she covered up her information with it because I guess they add other things on that sonogram. Maybe she didn't want her date of birth out there. I really don't know.
I mean, I'm sure you could request a sticker if you wanted to, like if you are a celebrity or if you are like a public figure and you want a like more generic version of the details. I'm pretty sure you can request that. Like I don't know why they would have a sticker made. Like, what did they have a sticker made before they went in? And like I don't know. I just don't. I know people are thinking that this is like a huge scheme, almost like with Aaron in a way where people think he just like has these mad schemes, and I do think he like plans certain things, but I don't think it's that deep. Like this is like some like heist level of magicry. And if people are saying that, okay, Melanie's not smart enough to do this, like then they definitely wouldn't be smart enough to plan this out. So that's why at this moment I can't really like believe the hype that she's not pregnant. But yeah, I mean, if she's doing all these tests, like I kind of feel bad, like just whether or not you believe or don't believe, I just feel bad that she's driven to the point of having to do 4 damn tests in what, like less than a week.
Right. And like I feel like people don't believe her because she did post a bogus ultrasound before and then deleted it, and then I feel like that's what's causing people not to believe her. But I feel like I feel like she's pregnant, because why would she go through all of this and constantly keep trying to prove to people that she's pregnant if she wasn't pregnant?
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't she just like fall off the face of the earth and nobody hear from her for a while and think people would forget about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And because you definitely can just drop stuff and people will forget. Like obviously not everybody, but yeah, with that picture I think it kind of created like a little rift, and that could have been like a pure adrenaline move,
right?
You know, like you're so desperate to prove to people that you'll go to an extreme measure. I've done stuff like that before in a relationship where, you know, I was so desperate to prove to that person that I did something stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see her going this lengths to lie.
Right.
Personally, especially after the interview I did with her, she seemed pretty genuine about the situation.
Right.
Like she wasn't trying to, like she wasn't lying in the interview. She wasn't lying. She wasn't stretching the truth. You know, it was just, I don't know, but we shall see.
Yeah, but also like, if she really wanted people to believe her too, I would have felt like maybe she should have showed her face at the doctor's when she was getting the ultrasound, so people would stop trying to debunk everything. I just feel like that would make it, you know, for people to really start believing her. I just don't know what other people's opinions are. I mean, I've seen a few things. Everybody tries to debunk everything, but I fully believe she's pregnant. That's my take on everything.
I think a lot more people believe she's pregnant than don't believe she's pregnant, but the people who are most vocal about it are the ones who don't believe, which makes sense.
Right.
And like for example, I was just telling you before we recorded, you know, there's maybe about 100 comments to 200 comments per video, depending on how crazy it is. That's only a small minority of the people who like watch our videos, right? So if a video gets 2,000 views and only 100 people comment, it looks more like, if the comment section believes one thing, then it looks more like, okay, everybody believes that one thing.
Right.
But I don't think that's quite true. Same thing with Twitter. If there's a Twitter feed and 15 people are saying one thing, that looks like a lot, but at the end of the day, it's only 15 people. There might be 400 that believe the opposite. So, everyone has to keep into perspective that the most vocal opinion might not always be the correct one. And I've definitely gotten myself into those situations where like, oh, you got to listen to these people. But I'm like, that's a very small minority. So I think for Melanie as well, I think she shouldn't focus too much on the hyperactive crowd for her own safety, because it'll just drive you insane. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean that their opinions don't matter. I'm not trying to say that commenters' opinions don't matter. But like, it is a minority in comparison to the amount of people that look at the content. So
right. I just feel like it's kind of like half and half. Half the people believe and half the other people don't believe. I feel like it's kind of like a pretty even stint with it. But I just feel bad that she has to go this far to prove to people, having to constantly show it. So, I mean, if you're going to do that, I fully believe she's pregnant, and that's that. So.
Right. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the video. And thanks, Jamie B, for being my special guest so we get a female perspective on the situation. So thanks for being on.
No problem.
All right, guys. Peace out.